No, we're here. Everyone's here. I accidentally double-booked myself yesterday and I didn't realize, and I kind of thought that I'd be able to go home earlier, but the event that I was going to, which was a quiz night by the way, the event that I was going to ran until 11 p.m. Like, you have a bunch of nerds out until late. I thought it was really funny. Although our team did flop. Like, we kind of lost. We kind of were sort of maybe dead last. But anyway, happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday night Live2D. Today we're going to be working on another splash screen. Mainly because, like, I feel like I've been doing a lot of splash screens recently, and it makes me feel a little bit nostalgic for the olden days of Live2D when this was the only thing that I'd be doing. But we're back, and this is like a really nice screen to look at. I still don't necessarily know what I'm going to do here. No, we really flopped the we really flopped the trivia night. Here's the thing, they only asked about shonen, and the shonen that they did ask, they asked about like they asked about the most popular shonen. However, the most popular shonen, One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, and like Spy Family. I don't know any trivia answers for any of those. But like, and it's like they didn't even ask about, I don't know, Attack on Titan or Dandadan, the shonens that I do know. So life is hard, and we even flopped the general trivia questions. If you know the original Actually from Dropout, they have the section where they ask real life questions. We flopped that as well. So yeah, that was great. You know, every time something like this happens, I always think, oh yeah, I'm fine in trivia. I'm good at trivia. I know things. Turns out I don't know anything. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna ask trivia questions for everyone. Who is the main character in Naruto? See, now that one's a hard one. Oh, I just remembered, I'm doing video. I don't have to worry about any of these. I was gonna play Peak tonight because for some reason Live2D wasn't working. Well, we got it working, and that's okay. I hope everyone had a good week. I kept on telling myself at the start of this year, I'm gonna stream more, and well, because the problem with that is, like, I stream very late because I'm usually busy until very late, but I don't want to stream for just like 30 minutes or an hour. But I stream at like 12, and if I stream for 4 hours, I'll be sleeping at 4, which just is not maintainable. Live2D in my Cat Athenian streams, more likely than you'll believe. Okay, hold on. Hey, anyway, we're back to Live2D. We're back to animating. It's been so long. This one I kind of just asked Arya. This is Arya, by the way. This is Arya's art. I kind of just asked her if she'd let me do the animations for this, because I saw this art a long time ago, and it was really, really, really nice, and I wanted to see it move. I think that's a lot of the where is this? I think that's a lot of the reason why I started Live2D in the first place. I kind of just wanted to see it move. I blink. Okay. Where on earth? And I think I'm just going to be doing it very, very basic style. Like I think I'm just going to be doing it 2017 Live2D style, if everyone knows what I mean. Anyway, for those who are in the Discord channel, you may know that I did mention something called Dunk and Egg. It's Game of Thrones. What? I feel like I would rather chew gum than eat a Pez, which as a previous Pez owner is out of order. That's... girl, what? I do not know what a Pez is. What is a Pez? The candies? We haven't gotten a single bingo this year, yes, because we're currently in an amnesia arc in Dadadan. Everyone knows how I feel about that. And also, we're currently in the recent what do you call it? In the recent chapters, we're also in a side story with the B characters. So there's, oops, what is this thing? Obviously, I love it, but it's kind of like there's not much for me to yell about. I know what a Pez is. I just don't know if it's better or worse than gum. I'll count that as the done that mention. It's okay. Hi Malaysian, it's been 4 months since we've seen you. Oh my goodness gracious. It's been so long. Okay, hold on. I kind of want this to move like kitty ears. Left? Okay. No model today, by the way. Not because I forgot to charge my phone like I usually do, but because my mother is using my iPhone right now. You might be wondering, what is your mother using your iPhone for? It's so that she can stream it. So she can stream her VTuber model. No, I'm kidding. So we're an Android family. Nobody complain, nobody say anything. But we're an Android family, and my mother got a Dexcom recently, and I don't know if we're using like a really old version of the Android, but it basically wasn't compatible. So we have to use the iPhone, and it was kind of it was kind of funny to see like my mother use my iPhone, because I've got, it's like a slideshow. The wallpaper is like a slideshow of my favorite anime and Gale. So it's like a very moe K-on, and then there's Kurumi, and then Gale, and then she's just looking at her glucose. So I was just like, oh, that's interesting. Mom Athena debut when she learns what a VTuber is. She doesn't even know. I don't know how to describe this, but when it comes to my parents, I feel like the less they know, the better. And I just don't know how to reach out to them in any meaningful way. So as you know, I have a shrine of this is like really, really bad writing dialogue. I just keep saying as you know, but I have a shrine of Okarun in my room on one of my shelves, and it just, a lot of it says Dan. And my mom looked at it once and she's like, "Who's this? Who's Dan?" She calls him Dan, and I was just like, I don't know who that is. Meanwhile, I have like a shrine of him. I have statues of this guy, and he's like, who is he? I don't know. Don't ask me. Yeah, she calls him that. So it's just like I don't even know what to say. Also, yes, hello everyone. Happy happy 4th week of January. This is going to be my hiatus announcement because, as you all know, I will be going on a trip to Japan. So I won't be streaming for 2 weeks, but my plan is to vlog, or just vlog a little bit of my trip and then like post some of it. Although I graduate the end of this year, so no, as you know. But yeah, I plan to vlog a little bit of my trip. When I said that last time, however, the last time I went to Japan, I did not post any of it because the moment I took out my phone, I felt ashamed like never before, like never in my life. And I was just like, do I really want to be that person who's vlogging their trip? Like, I felt kind of embarrassed, and I know I shouldn't be because it's whatever. It really doesn't matter, but I was still kind of like, oh, I don't want to do this. Anyway. So cute. People might find out you're a weeb. That's me. Whenever I bring my stuff, like any of my nerd stuff out, I kind of just feel like, fuck, people might think I'm a weeb. But the problem with that is I am. Oh, dude. Anyway. So, yeah, no graduation announcement. We're just going to Japan. And we are going to have off-kais, maybe, if anyone wants to see me. If any of my Live2D friends want to see me. Yay! I think maybe no blink. I have a list of movies that I wanted to watch on the train. However, as you all know, I basically only like horror movies and horror. Not, I don't only like horror movies, but most of what I like, 80% of what I like is horror media. So it's going to be a very wonderful, horrific trip. Let me see what I have written down there. Yay! Here, I've got... Okay, first one, Marty Supreme, just because it's the new one. I know I should get around to watching it, but I haven't. An Elephant Sitting Still. that one I'm curious about because I saw a lot of good reviews for it, even though I know I really shouldn't listen to reviews and should just let things be as they are. Because the last time I listened to reviews, it was really nasty. Or sometimes I'm reading a really good book and then I go on Goodreads or something and then everyone's like, this book really sucked. And I just think, goodness gracious, what? I also have here Kisap Mata Kinatay, The Lighthouse, and what does this say? Ella Enchanted. These are all movies that I have not seen before and I really need to. You should wear like a printed out image of this PNG around Japan to throw people off your weakness. If I'm in Japan, actually that's not true because I know a lot of people who went to Japan and don't care for Japan at all, which kind of hurt. As a huge weeb, you kind of just feel like, man, if I went to Japan, it would be so different because I can speak the language. I can even say konnichiwa. Ella Enchanted really scared you as a kid, so I guess we're on brand. But yeah, I feel like if you're going anywhere, you should at the very least know how to say hello or thank you. I think just thank you at the very least. And I would hear about some of my like people I know going to Japan and they're like, yeah, I know zero Japanese, I couldn't say anything, I just spoke in English the whole time. And I was like, I don't even know what to say to that. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm going to be watching 100 movies on the way there. There should be a version of Weeb for Britain, no bias. There are people who are like weeaboos for British, like British aboos. Kind of like how there are people who are like very Slavic cosplaying, or like the people who are what am I gonna say? People who okay, so here are the countries that people sort of go weeb for that aren't Japan. Like Korea is one. Recently China, that one's interesting. I did not expect that. There are definitely a lot of people who British cosplay. They just kind of fake the accent, especially I don't know if it's just because I'm in Australia and that's kind of a thing you do to seem fancy, but there are a lot of people who British cosplay. It's not weeb if you're British. Any Slavic country, people weeb for France sometimes. I see that. And then any holiday destination, basically. So like any of the tropic areas. Yay! We for Britain, also called colonizer brain. You know, guys, I'm Filipino, so if any Americans or Spanish or Japanese people in chat would like to sponsor my trip to HoloLive Expo as an apology to my ancestors, I'll take it. Well, I mean, I saw this. There was this one photo that I saw of a comment, and it was like, you can be a weeb even if you're Japanese, and I thought that was so hilarious. So, you know, if you want, go for it. You can be, I believe in you, you can be the very first British Britain weeb. I don't think anyone cosplays, aside from that one girl, I don't think anyone has ever cosplayed as Australian. And even that one girl, she was honest and just said that she was just cosplaying the accent, which is fun. The girl on The Bachelor. I started Dispatch recently, and I'm planning on finishing it. And a lot of people online said that it was Twilight for guys. Guys, I don't think it is. And here's why. I'm sitting up straight for this. And here's why. A lot of Mary Sue or self-insert fan fiction, that genre of works, a lot of like the love triangle romance, they don't work. And they give Twilight because you don't understand how on earth these two people would be interested in. For example, okay, they had some like reasoning for why they were interested in Bella Loca, and it was like, oh, her blood smells really sweet, or you know, they're childhood friends. But in any other scenario where, you know, she had none of that, I don't think she would have been approached, unfortunately. And in a lot of Mary Sue works, they kind of have that as well, where it's like, wow, she's perfect and the plot works around her because I say so. I think that, contrary to whatever anyone on the internet says, Robert from Dispatch is not a loser. So I don't think that it's Twilight for guys because he's not like a loser flop self-insert. I think that he's just likable, and I would understand. And okay, I'm just thinking about it. If any of my friends, for example, said that they liked Bella Loca, I forgot her last name, you guys. If any of my friends said that they liked a girl that was exactly like Bella Loca, I'd be sat here and be like, what are you saying? Why? But if my friends liked the guy that was Robert, I'd be like, okay. I'd be like, yeah, okay, sure, okay. So I don't really think it's Twilight. I'm sorry. I think the love triangle aspect is like not for me. It has never been for me. But I don't think it's Twilight in the sense that you don't understand why these two girls would be into him. I understand completely. Anyway. I haven't even finished that game, but I just have a lot of opinions. Prefer a love hexagon. You will love dating sims. Dating sims are just all love hexagon. I think a dating sim that I did want to play on stream was Red Bell's Lament because everyone said that the writing was really good. However, when it comes to playing choice-based story games on stream, I feel a little bit anxious because the choices that I make, I do not want. I don't really want to be what's the word that I'm looking for? Judged, persecuted for my choices. I played Hatoful Boyfriend. Good. That's good. There's this other one that I saw. It was like Aviary Attorney. So I think that's within the same genre of video games. Where is it? Okay. Just because, for example, My Candy Love, who else picked Kenny? Okay, who else except for me in the history of the My Candy Love games picked Kenny day one? Day fucking one. Me. I went on the forums even, and I asked people, oh, how do you increase his affection? Nothing. Nada. And this was the forum era, okay? So everyone was active there. Everyone is awake. See how you got... Okay. People will use any geometric shape to avoid a polycule. Anyway, I just don't... I feel like the choices that I would make in anything choice-based, people would be like, what are you doing? Anyway, I would like to say that his affection bar was still active even when he was in the military, so I genuinely thought that I was missing something. You know, in a lot of games there are secret routes or like hidden post-game routes, and I genuinely thought there was a chance for me. No one else picked Kenny day one. They all picked him when he came back and got weird. It's fine. It's whatever. What I do like about the game is like the characters did change over time, which I thought was really interesting. Because most of the time, especially in dating sims, they kind of just stay the same. But even from chapter 2, the characters were changing, which was nice. Just make the better choices. Oh my god, there's even a huge debate right now on which one was who's a better choice, Invisigal and Blonde Blazer. I'm not gonna say my opinion on that one lest anyone argues with me, but I think there is a better choice. Me personally, I think she's spicy. I think she's fun, and I think she's good in a story. I think she's good in a storytelling aspect where they kind of banter with each other, and you can definitely see that there can be 3 acts to the story. But I think from a realistic point of view, it has to be Blazer. She's warm, she's kind, she's genuine, she's taller than me. which is nice. And that's all I'm gonna say. Same with Waterboy, where it's like, you know, realistically, no, I don't think, but from a storytelling perspective, you kind of want the interest of having someone who's still in progress, if that makes any sense. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing with these ears, because I just feel like it's not going at the same time as the hair is that I want, that I'm definitely looking for, but curious. .5 feet tall. Okay. Canonically, realistically, what? No. In real life, and what am I saying? Because I'm trying to say both myself and my VTuber girl have the same height. We're both 163 plus heels, 180 centimeters, okay? Tall. And I like to wear heels most of the time, 80% of the time, because I like to feel tall. So just imagine, okay? Imagine Blonde Blazer, a tall, muscular woman and she's like 8 feet. That's all. That's all. That's a regular size girl, but a terrifyingly huge bunny. Just imagining, you know, imagine blonde blazer and she's taller than you. I just think that's 10%, or that's plus 100% everything. Thank you. I do my best. We need buff Catifornian fan art. That's never gonna happen. Or wait, unless it's like the buff Pikachu. Hi Candy, thank you. I do my best. Were rabbit. Technically, I have my other form, the dog Athena, and there's no lore written there yet, so we can still make stuff up. There's still time. Yeah, hold on, wait. What am I doing? Okay. I was gonna play Peek on the stream, by the way. Sad we haven't seen Dog Athena in forever. She's always here because she's always got that dog in her. Me, goodness gracious. I'm having a perfect blue era right now. I feel like it's... Okay, this is nice. Yay. See, you guys knowing how to use Live2D, you're so awesome, and me struggling to understand it. The best way to learn anything is to just do it. You know, like when you start anything, you struggle to understand it. The difference between you and me is that you didn't see my day zero. You didn't see my first day in Live2D, because my first day in Live2D did not look like this. It was not. I've been trying to look for it, but it's been 10 years, so I don't think I'm ever going to find it. But my day one did not look like this at all. And it's just, you know, with anything you see on the internet, you're going to see a lot of people's year 5. You know, you see people who are singing, or people with their instruments, or with drawing. That is their 10th year into something that you just started. So you're gonna get there. Day 1 was with your own art, or did you ask someone permission to edit theirs? Day 1 was with my own art, and it was my it was My Hero Academia's Bakugo, so I think, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Oh, but it was really nice, and like it was fun to just see your own art move, to just see things start to take shape. I think that was my favorite part of it. Can I see it? I don't have it. It's been 10 years. It's genuinely been almost, yeah, it's been 9 years. So I don't think it's safe for work yet. Yeah, so girls, I was in 2017, I was 12. So it was very safe for work. only time that I ever did anything in Live2D that was not safe for work was for work. That was my deviant art era, you know. The ripe old age of 57. My very, very real, very honest to God real age is 12. Thank you. Thank you all. I like to remind, because I have, like, most of my friends, are older than me, women older than me, and it's as a joke, I like to mention it at the worst times. Yesterday at quiz night, they were talking about like old anime or stuff that they watched when they were in high school, and I look at them and I say, I wasn't born yet when that came out. It's just a little humor. Anyway, I'm so excited. Does anyone have any recommendations for things to do or places to visit in Osaka? Osaka, Kyoto, Tokyo. Because we're going to be partying it up with my mother, who knows nothing about anime. We're going to go into anime, and I'm just going to hope and pray that there's nothing there for her to question. Cat down at the old folks' home discussing the Golden Girls. I didn't watch the Golden Girls. I was 2. Oh, this is nice. This is looking nice. Should I make it like a little bit crazier? Like, why is it stopping in the middle? I have no idea why it's doing that. Odd. Like, maybe I should make it a bit shorter. Okay. This is nice. I have a Google Doc of stuff from year 2024. Wait, I was in Japan in 2024. Can the disc in the background spin around like a buzzsaw? Yes, it can. I actually asked for the separation to be like that. Hold on. Wait, not this one. Like this. See, that's nice. But the thing that I'm struggling with is like, this is definitely supposed to be a lighting thing, but this, I can't really spin it to match the lighting. That's okay though. Old anime is the best, really, and when I remember that they made every episode by hand is really mind-blowing. Yeah, if you look at like the old art, like the old cell shaded things, and then you think about how they painted it, crazy. Oh my god, they had a Beyblade question at trivia, and they were like, what are the types of illuminations in Beyblade? I'm like, I don't know. And I almost went on Discord to school, and I was like, that's not how trivia works. I have this streamer friend who asked if they can have their cape react to music playing like a music visualizer. Not in the traditional sense of music visualizer, but in hold on, let me make a new one. So in VTube Studio, I'm assuming you're using VTube Studio. You can have inputs for volume and frequency. If they're not, hopefully they're not using like their mic as input. And what I'd do is I'd probably have like, I don't have a good example, but for example, you have the toggles. You have like a volume parameter here. You set this to 0, and then so when the volume goes up, it goes up like this. And then you can set that for the other ones even. So let me just make a really quick visualizer right now. Okay. So for example, like, and then it would go here, and then it would go here. So like this, right? And then, can I have it so whenever I talk louder and more confidently, my head grows to show my big brain energy? Oh, girl. I don't think it measures confidence. So like this, like a, and then you can have frequency setting. This is gonna be just a bit messy because it's on here. Let's see. Red? Girl, lower? Oh, I forgot. This isn't 5.3. Hi, Aria, the owner of this. I'm showing how to make a visualizer. So for example, you have these and then it like turns, right? And then you also have these and then it goes up and down. And then it like, yeah. See, this is why I script my tutorials, because off the cuff right now, girl, I fear I'm not making any sense. Anyway, so you have it moving like this. You'll have more, obviously. You'll have more than this. Oh, hold on. Hello? Yeah. Flip. You know, so like like this. I don't know. Okay, yeah. And then you just have the volume and then the input. Anyway, that's okay. You're crocheting. I want to crochet. I'm more of a knitting person than a crochet. Because I tried last time and I kind of flopped. It's okay. I think I'll have these two as well. Okay. Yay! I still don't remember, or I still don't know the lore between these two areas. I have 0 brain cells for knitting. For me, it's just like, it's easier because I kind of don't have to remember things. Anyway, yes. Yippee! The lore is still in the making. Specifically just this image, because I really love the art for this one. Yay! because this is an animation, yeah, I don't have to care about optimization or anything. My lore for because I also have two Athenas. I have the dog Athena and the cat Athena. My lore is that she only comes out at a full moon. It's a werewolf. It's a werewolf transformation story. Yay! Happy birthday! Okay. Crazy how dog Athena is a dog, but cat Athena is a bunny. We, just like with movies or with anything, if you think about it too much, it kind of flops. Don't think about it too much. It's not Arya's birthday, but I just wanted to say happy birthday. Is it anyone's birthday this month or next month? So I can say happy birthday. Hey. Okay, wait. It was half a year ago. I need to lock in. Is it your birthday today? Happy birthday! I'm gonna believe this. I'm very gullible, notoriously very gullible. It's yours this month, not really, but you're like, happy birthday! Happy birthday! For one of my, back when I was doing theater, one of my auditions, I was feeling just bored. We should pile all Catifornians' birthdays on a single day today. I was really bored, and I was also like frustrated or about like a million things, so I just sang happy birthday for one of my auditions. Happy birthday, Mr. President, Mr. Mayor. Okay. I'm trying to think how I want to move this, because I bet Kat is one of those people who isn't awkward at all if they sing and bring out a cake at a restaurant on her birthday. If I'm with my friends and people I know, no. If I am with my parents, I need it to be over. I need it to be Jover ASAP. Also, I haven't packed, or I haven't packed. I'm helping my parents pack tomorrow, but I just finished packing my stuff for the trip, and I realized just now that I get very weird when I'm packing. Just pack out here. Yeah, I know. I'm like, every now and then I'm like, wait, they have toothbrushes in Japan. I can just buy a toothbrush there. But I was just thinking about this because it's like a 10-day trip, and for some weird reason I was like, fuck, should I bring more clothes? And I had like 20 shirts out. So yeah, no, definitely not. I think I'm happy with the way this is moving. Yay! Okay, this is nice. Funny, that would last me decades. Okay. Anyway, I want to get a mic in Japan. That's definitely one of my goals. We did find out what the mic was. It was a snowball. It was one of those like Blue Yeti snowball mics. Anyway, it was really nice sounding when I got it, because I feel like this mic has just been through too much at this point. You know, the amount of times that I dropped this mic is not funny. It's an accident, I swear, but it's yeah. So I'm hopefully gonna get some, like a new mic there if I can find it, and might see if I can get a monitor. I can't believe I figured it out in Cat Smash, but no, there is no silencing, or there's no censorship in California. We are all happy in California. Everyone say yes. Anyone who doesn't say yes will get banned. I'm kidding. There is no war in California. Okay. Okay. Could have been here before. Who said that? Did anyone hear that? I hear nothing. Like the Streisand effect. Let's see. This one is called The Broken Cosmos, which is so nice. I really should start naming my own art, because I feel like I never name it anything. It's always just like Canvas 1, Illustration 1, Illustration 2. Beautiful. Do you also not name your playlist? I just found this out recently, because Catifornian is my honest to God username for everything, even my personal stuff. My Spotify is public. Someone just let me know recently. Thank you to the random person who sent me that on Twitter. But my if you look at my Spotify playlist, it's literally just playlist 1, playlist 2, playlist 150. So I mean, in the best way, but you have real brand flakes energy. Thank you. That's wonderful. That's actually really, really wonderful. That means healthy, and that means straightforward, earnest, honest. That's nice. I name all of my art files something like .clip. Yes, me too. And that's why I can never find anything. Okay, I do not hate Weetabix because I'm Australian. Okay, but like also all of my files are also like that, and that's why I lost. Okay, my original VTuber model, the one that I drew and nearly finished, I lost that in the great migration. Okay, from my laptop, I tried to move all of my files to my PC, or at least most of them, because my laptop, a lot of people was going through it, and I didn't realize that I named that model something silly like, so you can imagine, while I was looking, I kept on opening random clip files of like fan art or whatever and not finding the model. So I just ended up having to draw a new one. It's okay. Would you eat dry Weetabix? No one eats dry Weetabix. I don't know anyone who eats dry Weetabix. Yay! Wait, when? Oh, why yes, of course. The files were named very sensibly. Very normal. What about deep fried Weetabix? Is that some American thingy that I don't know about? And here's why people don't like the English. I think it might be the history of colonization, not the deep fried Weetabix. Why is it not moving the way I want it to? Deep fried pizza Mars bar. What is a Mars bar? A deep fried burger. Don't you guys have deep fried? I feel like these are all very odd niche things that I have never heard about in my life, not once. What is a Mars bar? What is a... Okay, wait. Okay, I'm googling things, everyone. Okay, I see. Okay, who would deep fry this? Deep fried Oreo. Snickers without nuts. Oh, okay, I see. They're called Snickers here, and they're not really deep fried Oreos. Okay, they're more like donuts. Okay, they're more like donuts that have Oreos in them. You're welcome. You're welcome, Divas. like mini donuts that instead of having like cream or whatever, they have Oreos in them. Thank you. We batter in deep fried cheese curds. See, now that's great. Now that sounds amazing. I've been trying to get back into baking recently because back when my family lived in this like, you know, small tiny house. We had like tiny oven and nowhere to bake. That was where I did most of the baking, and I would use the eating table as like where I'd have my utensils and then I'd bake. But we recently moved to this house, and we have a huge oven and a huge like island, and my brother was like, you know, you baked so much when you had nothing, but now that we have like a full workspace, nothing, there's nada. So I've been trying to get back into baking, and I recently made brownies, and I made them at night. My brother was sleeping. I woke up the next day. It was a brownie pan. The 4 corners were gone. I was so sad about that, actually. I just wanted to say that. Thank you all. Rose, to be fair, I have never been to Britain. I have never been to any of these places. You guys can just lie to my face and I'll believe you. Like, because I wouldn't know. I don't have any reference. Anitinya. He has debuted, I think. Like there are like a few moments in my streams where you can just hear obscure muffled screaming. That's my brother. who's also streaming. Your assumption that we lie here, it's just because I had a realization that I forget that people can lie, because in I was playing D&D with my friends, and then we were talking to this NPC, and one of my other friends was like, wait, can I do a check to see if they're lying? And I was like, fuck, I just wrote down everything. He said. I forgot that they can do that. I'm making chili tomorrow with beans. Does anyone know that bean chili story? That bean Reddit story? I think about it all the time. That guy, it was like this guy, he had a roommate who was very like anti-woke, and they convinced him that beans were woke, and then when he would make chili, he stopped adding beans. I think about that all the time. I won't be doing it. I think about that all the time. Like, no joke, because we have, like, I don't know if it's my family or if it's actual Filipino cuisine, but we use beans a lot, and every time I say it, I just think about it. Oh. Cats are Reddit, probably on the Celsius to Beans subreddits what are they called? Heirloom beans. Who's on Bean Reddit? Okay. Speaking of food, this is, I feel like, not related to food at all, but I read Hunger, the Korean one, and it was pretty good. That's all I wanted to say. I think the formatting, it took me a while to get used to. It's a book, but it was kind of it's beans on toast. I think they just convinced him that beans in general were folk, and he was just like, I don't mess with that. Like, he just stopped eating beans. I think about that. I think about that way too much. r/beans with the boys. You know what? If we're ever gonna have a subreddit in the future, which I doubt it, but if we are, it should be r/beans. What's your favorite Heinz? Because my favorite Heinz is the very tiny one, because I feel like that's just perfect for one serving. I know they have the Heinz for one, but I really feel like that's just way too much. I feel like that's just a bit too much for me. But like the Heinz for one is just the perfect serving of beans. Beans on toast with the boys. That's no one asked, but that's the name of our subreddit. Like the plastic pot ones. No, they have like different size variations. What size? They have different size variations. They have like the 1 for 1, the 1 for 2, the 1 for everyone, the little one. Girl, what? These are not real. Okay. Heinz is a mid-brand. Heinz is the only one here. If anyone actually wants to recommend beans, you can do so. I don't think I know a lot. Not well educated. Okay, let's flip this so I could work. Also, Live2D deciding to have a flip tool within the software is so nice. I can't wait for the new Tomodachi Life 2 to come out. And I'm just going to put every single Catifornian on my island. I should not be saying things like that. I'm so sorry. Hold on, everyone. Can't wait for the crossover, the one for all and the My Hero crossover, the one for all and all for one bean sizes. They have some crazy My Hero collabs, especially when I went there. They had some they had a collab at the stationery store that I went to. I was happy about that actually. And then they had like the Gyudon collab. Pantry reveal. I think the reason why I started playing Dispatch was because my friend was like, you'll really like one of the characters in there. You'll know it when you see it. And I think it just made me realize that I think my friends confused my oshikatsu with my type. So they were recommending the game, and I knew instantly what they meant, because Waterboy walked into the screen and I was like, girl, is this who you were referring to? And they're like, yeah. I was like, girl, that's not my type. This is me. Because my oshi so far in my life, Gale, okay, Okarun, 707, Bakugo, and I can describe them exactly with 2 words: suicidal tryhards. I think they're personally relatable. Riz is a tryhard, but not necessarily, but I think that those characters I find personally relatable, so I am invested in their stories. But because they kind of have this vibe to them, it has falsely led my friends to believe that I have a type, of which I do not. Friends was like that the other day, and I just said alive is good. I'll take anything. Oh, your friend was flirting with... Actually, I'm trying to think. Is that a normal question for friends? And then I realized, yeah, it is. All boy failures. But that's because who can I relate more to than a boy failure? Oh no, because I feel like okay, here's what I realized. My favorite characters that are guys are personally relatable to me because they're absolute failures. My favorite characters that are women, I think, are aspirational characters, like Leslie Knope, Penelope from my villainess, Medea the Greek, she wasn't a goddess, she was like a demigod. I think they're aspirational characters. But I never mention them because, hello K-Cluts, I never mention them because I never feel like I've ever been at a point where I can say, yeah, that's relatable, because it is not. Penelope from the villainess, my villains are what is the English title? I don't know. I literally have a picture of her behind my monitor, like cross style, like Catholic cross style. It is just above me. I'm looking at right now, and it just reminds me I need to lock it. I really need to lock it. Cute. Look, it's hello. Wait. Oh my god. Literally, they changed the settings in YouTube, so it just shows the usernames, but I'm still getting used to everyone's usernames. Hello, we're working. Cat on the I can fix them artwork, guys. It's more like when they're kind of down on their luck, but they can still win, or like they can still have wins. It kind of encourages me a little bit. It's kind of like I can be the biggest flop in the world and still get a win or two. You know what I mean? Yay! The gang's all here. I'm trying to think if I want it to be a little bit more pronounced than this, but wait, I should have you as a moderator. I'll do that later. Anyway, I really love this. I really love this art, and I was really happy. was really happy to be working on it. Anyway, all this to say, media and books, media and anime, I feel, know me and my struggles before I could even talk properly. And I think it's just nice to be able to see that. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. Also, I did not know, I only found this out recently, but I genuinely did not know that try hard was like an insult, because I would always use it to describe yourself, like to describe myself, but every now and then I'd get this reaction of, oh, don't say that. No, I'm just, I genuinely, honestly mean it. Did it? But yeah. Whee! I didn't know it was supposed to be an insult. Anyway, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for my trip. My friends and my brother was asking me, you know, because yeah, I thought it was praise. I always thought it was praise. But my friends would ask me like why I stopped buying Dun merch, because it was it was a concerning thing for me to not be buying Dun merch, but I was like, I'm saving money so I can buy Dun merch in the home country of Dun merch. Try hard derogatory. I genuinely did not know. Of course it was concerning, and it wasn't even because of the economy. It was because I was heading there. Okay. Also, I want to go. Is anyone gonna go? Is any Catifornian who is a Live2D nerd gonna go to Live2D Alive? Because I want to go. I promised myself that I would go this time. The FOMO was just too nasty. And also, I did not know that it was supposed to be a suit and tie event, because whenever I imagined myself going, I was just like, I won't wear a t-shirt and jeans. But then when I was looking at everyone else's posts from the people who did go, I was like, they're all wearing suits. It's a suit and tie event. It's a black tie event. I have to buy a suit. I want to go to Live2D Alive this year. I made a promise to myself. Do we count as Live2D nerds by watching the stream? Yes. By definition, yes. Okay, that's a bit much. Yay! By the way, complain to Live2D, where were all of our favorite riggers in their new MVs? No comment. No comment. It's okay. No comment. Oh, this is looking so nice. I have zero knowledge of how Live2D works, but I mean, you're literally a Live2D separator. Like, that's your job. I was wondering why she was blinking weird. Let's see. Okay. Right. Okay, that's nice. Also reflect. Did I do this before? Up, down. Okay. Whee! I've opened the software before. We should all do Live2D. You know, I'm still not begging, but there was one point where I asked if I could have like a code, because I think in like honest to God, that would be pretty useful for my Catifornians, but nada. Opened the screen and staring at it for an hour. That was me on Blender. I really earnestly, honest to God, tried to learn Blender, and I was just messing it up. Like, I was just flopping the whole time. You could do a classroom kind of stream where chat can read along with you. Here's the problem. I was also thinking of doing something like that back in the day, and I realized it's probably better if I just do it like video style. I had a lot of videos that do have sections where you can rig with me, and I was thinking if that it might be fun to do that live. However, I realized that live, I'm just not coherent. I'm just not eloquent at all, and I feel like I might be saying the weirdest stuff most of the time, and also not making sense in a tutorial sense, and I don't want to be that teacher that gives everyone the wrong information. I almost named a real teacher, but I'm not gonna. But anyway. Live2D interface is hell. Blender interface though, you guys. I really wanted to learn Blender because I wanted to learn how to make 3D models because I love collecting hobbies. I can't do it. I can't. I don't know anything. Oh my goodness. It's mostly because when I'm doing Live2D, I really do just love the software, and I'd feel really bad because I don't make as much sense in real life or in real time as I do scripting things out, because that takes like that goes through like 5 rounds of revision, you know. I'd feel really bad if someone got the wrong information from me. While they were learning too, that would really hurt. Love for collecting hobbies is real. It's just fun. I just love to learn. I loved learning. You know, one of my original design ideas actually for me back when I had nothing, it was a teacher. But then I was like, I'm very I'm very say so, you know. I'm very say so, you guys. And I was just thinking, well, I had a massive crush on each and every single one of my teachers, so maybe not. Although I think that's a me problem. I volunteered to make simple model art for that video or series. That would be fun. Just like a real-time rig along. Why is this not moving? Okay. I think this is looking really nice. I feel like the easiest thing that you can do to just make an illustration feel alive in Live2D is just add breathing and blinking. Like, that's probably the easiest way to go about it. And breathing and blinking is really easy to add in Live2D, so. Small art is so cute. I feel like I've mostly seen this small area. I've never seen big area in a model before. So this is really nice for me. Not in a model, but like moving. Whee! Okay, hold on. Big art is still in the oven, in the trenches. I've been in the oven for forever. I still haven't even drawn the bottom half of the main model that I'm using. An oven of one's own making. Why is the arm not? No wonder. Secrets. Secrets in DMs. This is like when your friend, this is like when you're in a group chat with your friend and then they invite you to a separate, smaller group chat. It's kind of like, ooh, what's going on? Let's see. Also, I finished, speaking of books, I finished reading Julie Chan instead, and wild, just absolutely what a wild strict auto mod. What happened while I was going? Were people being inappropriate in chat while I was not looking? Okay. I definitely want to add some post-processing here after. Yes. is wrong with YouTube bullying Mordecai? That's funny. Yay! This is amazing. I love Big Aria. Oh, it didn't show in the on-screen chat. To be fair, this one also has its own separate things going on. Wait, what message did it block? And then you just keep typing it in, and then it just keeps blocking it. Goodness gracious. Let's see. Is this? Okay. What? I'm sorry, I don't know why that's making me crack up. I hope that you guys are having fun as mods with YouTube Automod having to manually approve these. Oh, goodness gracious. YouTube was like, no, you shan't. Also, okay, I did finish reading Alchemized, and I will say, oh, it definitely, I'm trying to think about how to say this in a nice way. The thing about fanfiction is you can ignore the character building aspect of your story because, you know, we already know these characters, we already care about them. You don't have to think about it too much. And the problem with scraping the barcodes off, you know, there have been a lot of books like that recently, is that if you're not careful, we kind of don't know anything about these characters. We don't know anything about these two characters. In After the movie, that was definitely, we don't know anything about you two. When I read Love Hypothesis, it was just a little bit of that. It wasn't. It's a romance, okay? I think it's just naturally like that, but I do think they did try to introduce these new characters. My thing with Alchemized is that we don't really get much about these new characters, and I did try to read it. You say that like I did try to read Alchemized as it's intended to be read. You know, you're reading it as a brand new work. You're reading it as it is written now, and I definitely felt that it works a lot better as a fan fiction, and it is a good plot, it is a good story, but it definitely works a lot better as fan fiction because you already know these characters, you already care for these characters. For example, the High Reeve, as it is in Alchemized, he was originally Draco Malfoy, and you know a lot about Draco in the original books. You know, just from dialogue, just from the world building, you know a lot about this child. in Alchemized, for the first, and it is a long book. For the first 5 chapters, we don't even get much about the High Reeve, and he's there. He's giving us dialogue. He's giving us exposition. He's giving us world building. But I feel like it's interesting in the fanfiction because we already know this guy, and it's kind of like what's going on here. In Alchemized, we're kind of not getting a lot of that, which is unfortunate. And I think it worked. I just think that it worked. It definitely worked a lot better on as a fanfiction than it did as an original work. I did think that I thought that they'd add a little bit more on these characters, but they not so much. And because of that, we kind of feel, or I kind of felt that it was a little bit, what is the word that I'm looking for? I felt that it was just a little bit, I missed the start of this tangent. I'm so lost. It's about a book turned major it's about a fan fiction turned major book, and how it didn't work as good as the fan fiction, even though I did like the original fan fiction and I was really rooting for the book. They did not write in more background for these new characters, and because of that, it felt a little bit flat with these, which is a bit unfortunate because it could have been I really think it could have been a showstopper. Okay. Anyway, that's all. It was a shame. I really did think it was interesting, but they were playing with fire here. They were taking 2 previous IPs, The Handmaid's Tale and Harry Potter, and they were turning it into a new one. So I feel like there was just obviously going to be a lot of struggle there, and we just didn't get anything new for these characters. But at least the author is getting paid now for this massively popular work. Wait, I'm looking at it. I'm trying to think, because I kind of want this ribbon to move a lot, but I don't know where to start. How was Julie Chan Is Dead though? I liked it. I finished it, and I thought it was interesting. It was surprisingly realistic in terms of it's, because something that I found really funny was when she mentioned that Chloe basically made no money from YouTube monetization, and I was like, oh, someone like the author knew what she was writing about, because like I make like $100 every 2 months from YouTube monetization. So I was like, yeah. But I think it's definitely more from sponsors. So I thought that it was nice in terms of realism, because whenever you're reading about anything that is relating to the internet or relating to internet culture, it is very much like walking a tightrope, because we're digital natives, so it's very obvious to anyone whenever something is just even a little bit off. But I think it did it really well. It's kind of like if I watch anything that's supposed to be medical, anything that is a little bit wrong takes me out of the story instantly. But it was nice that the author either was on the internet as a content creator herself or did her research. That was nice. I like the story. I like the slow burn aspect of the story. And something that I really liked, I love whenever mysteries are I love whenever mysteries are just a little bit supernatural, and there's that aspect of that in the story where near the end you're not sure if it's if she's losing her mind or if there actually is something supernatural at play. I think anyone dad jokes are banned in chat. I'm gonna add that now as a new rule. No dad jokes in chat. I'm kidding, but oh my god, I had such a knee-jerk reaction to that, because my dad also does that. Honestly does that. And sometimes I'd be talking about something serious where it's I'm having a really hard time. It's hi, hello, having a really hard time. It's that's not funny. But yeah, I love whenever mysteries have just a little bit of a supernatural aspect, and I think that it really worked in this story because you're genuinely not sure if everything that happens in the third act was a coincidence or if it is leaning towards the supernatural. I thought that was fun. I thought that was a fun aspect of the story. But yeah, I think it was a good read. There are some instances of plot holes that were not related to that were very obviously not related to the book or not intended to be questions, but there were plot holes, and that was kind of that's how I feel reading any mystery, because when I'm reading anything other than mystery, I can kind of forgive retconning or past plot holes because it doesn't really matter. But when I'm reading mystery and I get really into it and all of a sudden there's a very noticeable plot hole, I feel a little bit betrayed. It's neat that me and Rice and Arya have similar hair color. Rice is a bunny. It's just an honest to God bunny. Oh, okay, why is it doing this? Hold on. Wait. I wonder how long timeout is. These are the words of a dictator spoken out loud before they do something. That is concerning. For who? Okay. I just realized a lot of the people here are purple. Rice is not purple. Arya is purple. Jordikai is sort of purple. Havoc sort of purple. Legion's brown. Python's purple. That's it. Kyo's not purple. I am not purple. I think this is a bit too much. Hold on. Hee hee, nothing. You've heard of deep purple. Now check out sort of purple. This is nice. I'm trying to think, how am I going to rig this hair? The part that goes up. I have to look for like a reference for that. Guys, I play gacha games as Live2D references. I promise. Hair is brown, coat is purple. Everyone's here purple. I want to be purple. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Maybe Togadine is purple. Alright, edit these things again. Okay, wait. Also, I promise we're going to be doing Pomodoro, muted Pomodoro. Not muted Pomodoro, it's going to be silent Pomodoro, but it's like those quiet videos where there's just randomly a sound effect. It's going to be 10 hours of working live stream, and then every now and then I'm going to have a whip crackle sound effect. Get back to fucking work! Okay. Ooh. Why is this not working? Okay. Oh, okay, wait, alternative is on. Is that a FNAF reference? Okay, yay! I fit in now. Wait. Hold on. Do you guys know the purple guy from... I say to a room of nerds, do you guys know the purple guy? Wait, I just realized I never actually played with any of these VFX here. Wow, that's fun. I remember the pink guy. Look at this. The only purple guy I know is Grimace Shake. I didn't even try that when it was out here. I was actually kind of sad about it, but... Charlotte Beauty Guard from William. Let's see. Whoa, that's horrible. I'm not gonna do that. I tried they had like, like 3 years ago, they had like the Shamrock Shake and I thought it would be good, but it was minty. And I kind of really hated that. Oh, sensor bar. That's fun. 280 girls have ADHD. Oh, this is fun. Wait. And if I have like low FPS, it'll look like I'm actually like an 8-bit VTuber. That's fun. Okay. I don't know what I expected it to taste like, to be honest. I was just kind of like, I never heard of the Shamrock Shake before, so I was like, I'll just try it. Okay. We need to lock in. Takenoko, kinoko. Takenoko, kinoko. Oh, the chocolate? The little chocolates? That's cute. Mother, the only thing, oh goodness gracious, when I asked her what she wanted, if she even wanted anything in Japan, the only thing she said she wanted Wendy's. And then I thought, okay. Sure. Where does everyone stand on the takenoko versus kinoko? Because I'm kinoko. Damn, who's the censored baddie? Hi, Rain! Oh, wait, I got like a little embarrassed whenever people come in mid-bit. We just like kept like, yeah. Welcome to the cat stream. Mama Athena, she's never gonna appear here. Do you know what? When she appears here, if she ever appears here, she's going to be like, "Cat, what is this? It's my stream. What is this? It's anime. What's that? Anime, you know, the thing that I like and the thing that me and my brother watched as children since birth. Oh, what's that? That's Live2D. That's on my monitor. But wait, you know what? Let me put up a picture of my mother here. What I have here? Okay, no, hold on. This works. Live? No, I would never do that. This is what it would be like, okay? This is what if you guys want Mom Athena to debut, I'm going to give you the Mom Athena experience right now. What are you doing? I'm streaming. I told you we're gonna be doing a duo stream today. Well, that's streaming. So, you know, like like on Instagram where it's like Instagram Live, but it's like on YouTube. YouTube. You watch YouTube. Where are these people? But they're like my listeners. They're like real. Like you watch Instagram Live. The people commenting, but it's like on YouTube. On YouTube. What's this? It's anime. This is what I'm doing for work. I do like the anime. The accent's taking me out. This would be in Filipino. However, she speaks Bisaya, so this would be in Bisaya. Priya and I both do like. We have so much anime stuff in our rooms. You look at our walls, right? What's for? It's for fun. It's like when people buy things that they don't really need. It's just to make them happy. Okay. And that's what the stream would be like, and then you'd leave. I don't think it would be a fun. I don't think it would be a fun stream. Anyway, no more puppet ship with you guys. She's literally using my VTuber phone right now. So. No karaoke stream on the end? No. But she's gonna get up and do the dishes or something, saying that she's watching. Yeah, this would literally be like, that's honestly the experience. Like, where'd you go? We're still doing the stream. I'm still listening. It's like, no, you're not supposed to be listening. You're supposed to be providing the entertainment. Like, you're supposed to be the movie. No, I'm still watching. No, that's the experience. Anyway. Hi, Smith. That puppet show had some insane Live2D. Thank you. That was all 100% Live2D. Use my code Live2D Stan Athena for 100% off your your 1 year Live2D subscription. I think we have the same mom. She's Filipino. And then the karaoke stream, it would just be ABBA or something. I still have no idea how I'm going to be doing this hair, because like I kind of want it to move like crazy, but that's just not feasible here. This is supposed to be cinematic, so it's just it cuts off around here, so I can do a little bit of movement, but not too much. I also had something new set up. Like, I wanted to wait. I wanted to do some like games here. I saw there was that co-working game, and I wanted to try that, but I was wondering if it was gonna end up like web fishing or something. Yeah, try that. These are all gonna be on separate idols, by the way. I'm just being lazy right now because I don't want to open the the other screen until I finalize everything, so it'll be easier. I wonder. Let's see. I'm using 100% of my brain power. Brain power? Can we do ABBA this karaoke stream? Yes, we shall. Anyway. It's 2 hours. And I told myself that I'd have a 2-hour stream. This is our current progress. I think we're just going to be finalizing the big... Wait, the ears are so cute! Look at that. Okay, anyway. I think we're going to be finalizing the big aria movement. The hair movement. And then... yeah, I think that should be it, mostly. And we're gonna be doing ABBA this karaoke stream. Hold on. Let me